Welcome to what I believe is the 10th part of this Let's Play.
But of Vlad's Trojan horse. If I'd gotten into the cleaner's hideout in the back of their van, they'd give me directions to the evidence on the top floor.
I don't know why the cleaners were stupid enough to give him evidence to the boxes on the top floor.
He said he'd be right behind us.
Right behind is my ass.
He said he'd get his stuff from the van and be right up.
What stuff? What was he supposed to have in there?
The cleaner's conversation really isn't that interesting in this level, but I might as well show a little bit of it off anyway. You'll notice that sometimes I do that, basically. I don't wait until I die, and yet I go back to a previously saved game and redo the shooting again. The reason for this is that the next couple of levels are very hard, and it's very useful for me to keep as many of these
The dangerous red boxes
as
the cleaners
possible.
had talked about were containers filled with explosives.
If I have the pills now, it means that I might have them later, basically. And unless you're much better at computer games than I am, if you're playing along with this, I would suggest that you play this in the same way I'm doing, by frequently saving and frequently redoing any bits where you don't think you performed to your absolute best, because you're going to regret it if you don't. Now you might say it's not a true test of skill, being able to go back and redo it and make sure I do it perfectly, like that. I won't quite go as far as cheating, but no, maybe it doesn't truly test my skills if I do it this way. But it's necessary. It's not like... Well, anyway, I'm not going to justify it. You can think what you like, it's helpful.
Where are you?
A condemned building at the edge of the site, headed upstairs.
I'm at the wrong end. I'll try to get to the roof to get a view of the place.
Later, I'm kinda in the middle of something.
Max Zorus is still annoyed at her. Just showing off Choir Communications there. I like the way this game has its own companies, like Squeaker Cleaning Company and Choir Communications and Castling Home Insurance, whatever it was called, Castling Construction. You have to be very careful in this level to make sure you don't get lost. Sometimes you can get lost just by jumping down into the wrong thing, or just walking down the wrong set of stairs, but basically it's very easy to get lost in this level. That's another reason to save the game a lot on this level. And you'll see there have been times when I've cut out a bit where I've gotten lost for a long time. I've managed to cut this down to 18 minutes, but it was originally 38 minutes. So I've cut out about 20 minutes of me wandering around aimlessly, trying to find my way around. Blowing those things up does nothing, by the way. Don't bother. Now I was hoping that there'd be some way to get onto the roof of this building and shoot them from there, but you can't because they're between you and the top of this building. So I guess this roof just exists so you can grab the ammo and the other types of weapons there. Raining then. There's not a lot to say about this level, to be honest. Anyway, I have a quite sad announcement. Well, a little bit sad. You know, there's no need to go, no! But I have reached about halfway through this game now,
Son
and
of a bitch! Shot dead down there, lying next to the van.
I bet the bastard that did it is still in the building.
Oh, I hope he is.
Yeah, we got true.
see, it's really not interesting conversation there. Don't go down these stairs and then out of the back door here, because it's pointless. It just leads to an area you've already been to.
Oh, I hope
Anyway,
he is.
yeah, I'm gonna need in maybe a month. I don't know how long it will take me to complete this, but as I say, about halfway through. And I just cut it out there because I did go down into an area I'd already been to. But yeah, I'm gonna have to decide what the next game I'm gonna go for is.
I'm working with all the colors except green. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
So, I know that whatever it is, and I haven't made a final decision yet, it's going to have to be something where I don't know that I'm incredibly bad at it. It can be a blind let's play, and if I end up being incredibly bad at it, then I just do. But, if I know it's something I'm incredibly bad at, then I'm just going to be making you watch me die a lot, and that would be pointless.
Casualties due to the heroic efforts of the police officers present at the time. Custody were lost in the subsequent shooting. Lieutenant Jim Bravura stressed that Sachs is armed and extremely dangerous. The NYPD is conducting an investigation into the allegations that Sachs had inside help in her escape. And an APB has also been put out on Detective Max Payne, who had already been suspended and under investigation on previous misconducts and connections to Sachs.
To be honest, the news is a bit boring too. At least this particular bit of news is. So yeah, speaking of news, also needs to be a game where either it was originally on the PC or has been ported to PC, so that I can put it on the PC. I still haven't managed to find a way to get an emulator to work with my recording equipment.
Hey, you take cover, coward!
So it's gotta be a PC game. Now, I am gonna give you a chance to say what you think. If there's a particular game you want me to play that that fits that criteria, something I could get on Steam or somehow get a PC copy of, then please tell me. I'm not saying for certain that I'll do it. You might just choose a game I hate. Or you might choose nothing. If you choose nothing, I will make up my own mind. And in that case, I might go for Resident Evil 4 or System Shock, I believe it's called. The game made before BioShock by the same company. I don't know how similar it is to BioShock. I just feel in the mood for a horror game at the moment, and that's what meant to be one of the best survival horror games. So if it's up to me, I'll probably go for all of those, and if you have anything to say about either of those choices, then please go ahead.
Stop it! Here goes!
I'm saying slow down here, but hopefully you aren't. I don't know why you said grenade when the grenade hasn't been activated.
Understand, this is an over our dead bodies kind of situation. We've got an intruder, probably more than one. None of them's getting past this point alive.
I'm pretty sure that you get killed if you go through that door, or it's locked. I'm not 100% certain, but I think so, because it seems to be warning us of that. And it seems to have created a situation where we can come in through a different door. So that's what I would imagine is going on. There isn't really any music on this level. Never really noticed that before. But I don't think there's actually a lot of music on Max Payne 2 in general. There's some, just not a lot. I suppose that makes it more real, in a sense. You do not want to fall down this hole, by the way. It leads to a previous floor you've already been on.
Was that why the cleaners had hit
And then you get stuck in an endless loop.
Full of illegal firearms, enough to outfit an army. Mona, these guys are packing, close to overkill, hardcore professionals.
It doesn't seem that way from where I'm standing.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out later. Stick carefully to where I go in the game, except through there, which is pointless, because, as I've said several times, it is easy to get lost. The cleaners always let you know if they're there. When you think you've got all of them, one of them will say something, or fire, or something like that on this level. Yeah, I just died there. Something I don't like about this game that I think they've managed to improve in the third Max Payne game is you can't really use cover. Even if the cover's there, it doesn't work. They somehow manage to shoot you anyway. It annoys me a little bit. Still a great game though. Now, normally if you don't do that, they come out and surprise you, and that normally gets me killed.
Who are those guys?
And this way of play, I managed to spot them before they started fouling. And it is actually worth going down here, although only for those weapons. And there again is a place where I just got lost for quite some time.
cleaners had shed their skins.
Well,
This was their
I've
turf, no
just
need for disguises
run out of
anymore.
things to say for this level, basically.
Negative.
Headshot. These are very boring looking weapons crates. I don't know what weapons crates look like in real life, but just a big unmarked green box is dull. Whoever makes weapons crates should be more imaginative. I don't think doing that actually helped, but it did look cool.
Like always, the dead had all the answers I was missing. It wasn't that they weren't eager to talk. Quite the contrary. The dead had plenty to say. And once they started, they would never shut up. Their words would keep you awake at night. The bodies, all the evidence of all the murders the cleaners had done. All the answers. It would take days to dig through it. Mona, I know this sounds crazy, but I need you to go and call the cops. I need them here.
You're right. You are crazy. I'm a fugitive, Max. I just escaped from custody.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't
Go to
necessary.
hell, Max.
Mona? Damn.
And we're getting towards
cleaner
the end
stuff
of
made
this
me think.
part now.
Didn't you... Hey, there he is! We got him! We got him! No! Stop! The room's full of explosives! Stop shooting! Oh, shit! Run! Run!
Max, what's going on?
The building's blowing up. That's what's going on.